To solve Excel 2G inventory assignment. This is the second chapter of Excel section of this course. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment ready by watching this video. If you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, or Access assignments, you can hire me either through WhatsApp or email. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics, statistics, finance, computer sciences, and all writing assignments. So in this video, I will be doing this assignment step by step and you can solve this assignment by watching my video. So let's move to the instruction file. So let me 1 second. So title of the assignment is Excel 2G inventory. This is the title of this assignment. And at start of the instruction, you can see the project description. Please go through this project description so that you can understand the assignment well. But main part of the assignment are these instructions, are these steps. Total steps to solve this assignment are 24. And we are supposed to solve these 24 steps. So let's move to step number 1. Open the Excel workbook. Student Excel 2G inventory downloaded with the project. So this is the Excel workbook that we are supposed to solve this assignment. We will apply all the instructions, all the formulas, all these required steps to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. You can download your Excel workbook from your My IT Lab dashboard or your school dashboard. So step number 1 is just about downloading the Excel workbook. There is nothing else to do in step number 1 of the assignment. And we will move to step number 2. Change the theme to the slides, rename sheet 1 as the bulbs and sheet 2 as the trees, and then make the bulb sheet active. So first we are supposed to change the theme to the slides. Go to the page layout, go to the theme and select slides from here. Now rename sheet 1 as the bulb and sheet 2 as the trees. So this should be bulbs. This should be trees. Okay. Then make the bulb sheet active, and this is all about step number 2. So now we're going to do next step, that is step number 3. To the right of the column B, insert 2 new columns to create a new blank column C and D. So we are supposed to create 2 new columns C and D to the right of column B, and then by using the flash fill in the 2 new columns, split the data in column B into a column for item numbers in column C and category in column D. So first thing to do is we are supposed to add 2 new columns C and D. So to the right of column B, we will add 2 new columns C and D. So we have added 2 new columns to the right of column B. Now we are supposed to split this data that is in column B into the column C using the flash fill. So we can do this by typing this one, and then we will go to the home tab, go to the flash fill in the editing tab. So first part of the data is added to column C. Now the second one, this one. And now it is saying that, okay, so that is all about step number 3 of the assignment, and we have solved 3 steps. So now we're gonna do next step, that is step number 4. So type item number as the column title in column C and the category as a column title in column D. So first we are supposed to type item numbers as column C title and category as the column D title. Delete the column B. So we are supposed to delete this column B, and then by using the cut and paste command, cut column C, that is the category column, and paste it to the column G. So column C is the category column. We are supposed to cut this and we are supposed to paste this in column G. So you can see that we have moved the category data to column G, and at the end it is saying that then delete the empty column C, this one. So this is the empty column C now, delete this one. And the last thing to do in this step is apply the auto fit to the column A up to F. So we will select A up to F and we are supposed to apply the auto fit column width. So that is all about step number 4. So we have solved 4 steps of this assignment so far, and now we gonna do next step, that is step number 5. So now we will do step number 5. So display the trees worksheet and repeat step 3 and 4 on this worksheet. So we are supposed to do step 3 and 4 on the trees worksheet just like we did on bulb worksheet. So let me go to the trees worksheet. So first we are supposed to add 2 columns to the right of column B. So we will add 2 columns to the right of column B. So we have added 2 columns. Now we are supposed to split this data that is in column B into column C and D. So by using the flash fill, split this data and then this one, and use the flash fill. So you can see that data has been split into column C and D, and then we are supposed to type this in column C as the title and category as the column D title. And we are supposed to delete column B now. Now we are supposed to cut and paste column C into column G, and column C is empty now, so we are supposed to delete this one. And finally we are supposed to select A up to F, and we are supposed to use the auto fit width of the column. So that is all required in step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps of this assignment so far, and now we're gonna do next step, that is step number 6. So step number 6 is make the following calculations in each of the two worksheets without grouping the sheets. So we are supposed to apply these two steps to both worksheets. In cell B4, enter a function to sum the quantity in stock data and then apply the comma style with 0 decimal places to the result, this one. So we are supposed to sum the quantity in stock data in cell B4 on the both worksheet. So first we will calculate this on the bulb worksheet, and for this we are supposed to use a sum function because we are summing all the quantity in the stock, that is column A. We will select this range, we are summing this and we got the result, that is 2847. Now we are supposed to apply comma style to this one and the decimal places should be 0. That is part 1 of this step. And now part 2 is in cell B5 up to B8 enter formulas to calculate the average, median, lowest and highest retail prices and then apply the accounting number format. So in cell B5 we are supposed to calculate the average of the retail price. Then in cell B6 we are supposed to calculate the median of the retail price. Then in B7 we are supposed to calculate the lowest of the retail price. Then in B8 we are supposed to calculate the highest of the retail price. So first we will calculate average of the retail price. So for this we will use an average function. But now we are supposed to select the range. So we are going to calculate the average of the retail price. So we will select the retail price range, this one. And we got so we have calculated the average. Now we are supposed to calculate the median of retail price. So we will use the median function for this one. And we will select the range again. And press enter. So we have calculated the median of the retail price. So next is the lowest of the retail price. For this we will use the minimum function and select the retail price range. Press enter. And the next one is the highest of the retail price. So we will type a maximum function for this one. And we got the result for highest of the retail price. So we have calculated these 4 values as required in step number 6. And now we will apply the accounting number format to these values. So select these 4 values and apply the accounting number format. So that is step number 6, but we are supposed to do same thing to the trees worksheet now. So in this we are supposed to calculate the total items in the stock by using the sum function again. We are doing the same thing that we are done with the bulb worksheet. So we are going to calculate the total item in the stock. So we will use this range for this. And we are supposed to apply the comma style to this one with 0 decimal places. Now in B5 we are supposed to calculate the average of the retail price. So average of the retail price can be calculated by using the average function. So we will use the average function for this one. and retail price is this one. Now median of the retail price, and select this range. Finally, lowest of the retail price that we can calculate by using the minimum function. And we got the minimum of the retail price. And then now maximum or highest of the retail price. So we got the highest of the retail price. So we have calculated all these four values, and we are supposed to apply the accounting number formula to this one. And that is all required in step number 6. So we have completed 6 steps of this assignment. And now we're gonna do next thing, that is step number 7. So in each of the two worksheets, make the following calculations without grouping the sheets. So we are supposed to do this task in both of the worksheets. So in cell B10, enter a count if function to determine how many different types of tulips are in the stock. This we will do on the bulb sheet. And how many different types of the evergreens are in the stock on the trees worksheet. So first we will do this. How many types of the tulips are on the stock in B10. So go to the bulb sheet. This is B10, and we will use the count if function for this. And click on the insert function symbol so that we can select the range. So this is the range, and our criteria is the tulips. So we got the result, that is 5 for this one. So now we will go to the trees worksheet. Again in cell B10, use the count if function and select the range. And criteria is evergreens. And the result is 4. So that is all required in step number 7. And now we will move to next step, that is step number 8. Total steps to solve in this assignment are 24, and I am going to do step number 8 now. Without the grouping the worksheet, complete the following in each worksheet. In cell G14, type stock level. So in both worksheet, in cell G14 we are supposed to type this. So I will simply copy this one. I will first go to the bulb sheet, and this is G14, and type this one. And now I will go to the trees worksheet, and this is G14, and I will type this one. Now in cell G15, construct an if function to determine the items that must be ordered. If the quantity in the stock is less than 75, the value if true is order. Otherwise, the value if false is okay. Fill the formula down through the rows. So I will go to the G15 and use an if function for this one. If, so our test is, if the quantity in the stock is less than 75, quantity in stock is less than 75. If it is true, value if true, it will show order. Otherwise, it will show okay. This one. And we will copy this formula down to the column. So we got this result. Same thing we will do with the trees worksheet. So we are supposed to use the if function again. And if the value in the stock is less than 75, if it is true, it should show order. Otherwise, it should show OK. That's all. And we are done with step number 8. So we have completed 8 steps of this assignment, and now I'm going to do next step, that is step number 9. Without grouping the worksheet, apply conditional formatting as follows to the both worksheet. Now we are supposed to apply the conditional formatting to both worksheet. So apply the conditional formatting to the stock level column so that cells that contains the text order are formatted with bold, italic, font color set the automatic, and fill color set to no color. Apply the gradient fill blue data bars to quantity stock in the columns. So we will first select the range, that is this range, and we are supposed to highlight the text that contains. Apply the conditional formatting to the stock level column so that cells that contain the text order should be formatted as with the bold italic font color. Bold italic font color set to the automatic, and fill color set to the no color. So fill color should be no color, and you can see the bold italic like this one. And same thing we are supposed to do with the other. So first let me do this. Apply the gradient fill blue data bars to the quantity in the stock column. This one. Gradient fill blue data bars. This one. And go to the trees worksheet. Again we are supposed to apply the text that contains order should be formatted as bold italic, and fill color should be no color like this one. And again we are supposed to apply the data bars gradient fills blue data bars to the quantity in the stock, this one. So that is all about step number 9. So we have completed 9 steps of this assignment so far. So now we're going to do next step, that is step number 10. In the bulb sheet, format the range A14 up to G42 as a table with headers, and apply light orange table style light 20. So we will go to the bulb worksheet, and we are supposed to format this as table by applying the light orange table style light 20. Light orange table style light 20. This one. And if the style is not available, choose another style. Insert a total row filter by the category for the tulips, and then sum the quantity in the stock column. Record the result in cell B11. So we are supposed to add a total row. Go to the table design and add a total row. So it is saying that filter by the category for the tulips. This one, and then sum the quantity in the stock column. Sum the quantity in the stock column. This one, that is 433, and we are supposed to type in cell B11 because it is mentioned type the result in cell B11. So that is all about step number 10. So in this video I have solved 10 complete steps, but for the remaining steps I will just give you an overview because I have done almost 50% or 60% of the assignment in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, you can ask me to do that. You can hire me by WhatsApp, and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Either contact me on email or WhatsApp, and you can hire me to do this complete assignment or complete course for you. Now let me show you the final version for this assignment. So after applying all the remaining steps, you will get a final version like this. This will be the final bulb worksheet. This will be the final trees worksheet. And this will be the summary worksheet. So I have completed this assignment for one of my students. And if you want me to do this assignment for you, you can contact me and I will do this assignment for you. I can do this complete course for you. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of